This is a how-to video on how to capture and drive static table data in DriveWorks Solo. With SolidWorks open and a DriveWorks Solo project already open, go into your project designer and click on the Define Tables task, which will bring up some pre-populated tables. One is called Colors Table and the other Company Names. The Colors table contains a column of colours and next to them their respective RGB values. I will now use this static table to drive some of its values from the result of a form control. Now go to the Form Design task and under the Form Colour form you will see that there are some form controls that have been pre-created. I will now demonstrate how to drive the Colours table using these form controls. Firstly, I want the combo box to list all the available colours in the Colours table. Select the combo box and click onto the Rules Builder next to the Items property under the Properties list. This will bring up the Rules Builder, where I will select a List All function from the Function button located on the Rules Builder command bar. Within the Help and Diagnostics area, select the Colours table from the drop-down list and then select what column you would like to retrieve the values from. In this case, I will select the Colours column. Click on Finish to create the rule in the Rules editor and OK to accept the rule. We can test this form control now to see if the rule we have created correctly drives the values we wanted from the colour table. Now I would like to create a rule in this picture box so that it displays the chosen colour from the combo box above. Select the picture box and under the background colour property, click on the Rules Builder button to bring up the Rules Builder. If there is no option for you to click on the Rules Builder button, this means that the property is currently static. To make the property dynamic, simply double click on the grey orb, which will turn it green. This will now allow you to click on the Rules Builder button. Select a VLOOKUP function from the Functions button and look up the combo box called Colour Items Return. Look up the result of this form control in the Colours table within the Colours column and make the match type exact. Click on Finish to create the rule and OK to accept it. Again, you can test out these form controls by clicking on the Test button on the Rules Builder command bar. You will see that the colour changes according to what the result of the combo box form control is. I will now demonstrate a different use of driving static tables. This time I will drive some existing customer information into some form controls. The table that I will be driving some static data from, under the Define Tables task, is called Company Names. Here you will see that there are several column headings with the information populated underneath them. Go back to your Form Design task and select the Customer Information form from the form list. You will notice that a checkbox and some text boxes have been created on the form already. I will create a couple of combo boxes, one called Existing Customer Name and one called Contact Name. Now select them both together under the Visibility property in the Properties list, click onto the Rules Builder button and create a rule which states if the existing customer return is true, then show the controls, otherwise hide the controls. Click on Finish to create the rule and OK to accept the rule. Under the Project Designer command bar, click onto the Test button to test these controls and test that the rule we've just created is populating the form controls as expected from the static tables. The next thing to do is highlight the existing customer name return and under the Items property under the Properties list, click onto the Rules Builder button. Create a new function called List All and look up the Company Names table and return the column Customer Name. Click Finish to create the rule and OK to accept it. The result of creating this rule within the form control will display a list of customer names from the static table. Repeat this procedure in a similar way for the form control Contact Name by selecting it and under the Items property click onto the Rules Builder button, but this time select a List All Conditional function from the Functions button on the command bar. This will list values from a table's column where specified conditions are met for each row. The table is the table from which to retrieve the data. The column is the number of the column within the table to retrieve the data from. The condition column is the number of the column within the table to filter the data on. The condition is an expression that when met will include the data from the column. Again, I want to look up the company name table and return the contact names column, with the condition column being set as the customer name and the condition being the existing customer name return. Click on Finish to create the rule and then OK to accept this. This form control will now list all the contact names from the table that are from the company that has been selected within the existing customer name form control. You can test the visibility of these form controls by using the test button and checking the existing customer checkbox. Now I want to position these two new combo box form controls over the existing text boxes so that when existing customer checkbox is selected, the combo boxes replace the text boxes and the form is not left with a blank space. I will use the alignment and equalize buttons from the button group on the command bar to make the caption widths the same. You can see that when the form is in test mode, the overlapping form controls work well. And when the existing customer name combo box is changed, the contact name combo box changes what name it displays. When the existing customer name checkbox is unselected, the combo boxes are now hidden and it allows you to enter your details into the text boxes, which are now displayed. For more information, click on the help button at any time whilst using DriveWorks Solo, or visit the online help file, which can be found at help.driveworkssolo.com.